What's going on, everyone? In this video, I'm going to be talking about a brand new investment that I'm going to make into my stock portfolio on Monday morning. And that stock, as you can see on screen, is Games Workshop. Now, just briefly, if you don't know what Games Workshop is, they basically produce these plastic minifigures and they have a whole sort of series and game around it. Now, they have the main series known as Warhammer 40k, but they also have other ones such as Lord of the Rings and even The Hobbit. In the back end of 2024, it was announced that Warhammer are going to have their own series on Amazon Prime, and it's going to be directed and starred by Henry Cavill, who of course is well known for being a Warhammer advocate. Now, over the past 5 years, this stock has performed insanely well, being up 248%, but even after such an astronomical rise, it's only trading at a 27 PE ratio, which I understand isn't cheap, but it's not extortionate. And at the same time, it pays a 3.3% dividend yield. It is a UK-based company which, predominantly pay higher dividend yields than US companies because they don't really do as many share buybacks, so it's just a way to give money to investors. And the forward PE ratio sits under 30, which isn't, exactly cheap, as I've already mentioned, but I think this company has some incredible fundamentals and some good growth ahead of it. In their latest earnings, they grew their revenue 20% year over year, and this is a company that was founded in 1975, so it's not exactly new, but in recent years it's seen astronomical growth, and I think with the new Amazon Prime series coming out, it could just accelerate that even further. And one of my favourite metrics about this company is that juicy 31% net profit margin, which is up 10% year over year. Now, usually you'll only see these margins within the tech and finance space, so it's incredible that a company that makes mini 3D printed figures has such a high margin. And that 31% margin is actually higher than Google's. In the past 5 years, Games Workshop have grew at an average rate of about 5.59%, and in the past year alone, they're up 17% on their top line revenue. Now, as I've already mentioned, they pay a really juicy dividend yield of 3.3%. Now, it isn't as high as it's been historically, but it's still very solid and a lot higher than a lot of US companies. I think that's something that is currently lacking in my portfolio is companies that pay dividends. Now, it's not the number one thing I look for when I'm investing, but if a company pays a healthy dividend as well as growing at a fast rate, then that's just a bonus. Now, Games Workshop isn't the easiest stock to get your head around, and the reason that I haven't invested into it earlier, even though it's been on my watch list for about 6 months, is due to it being outside of my circle of competence. In the past 6 months, I've spoken to a lot of people within the Warhammer space, and I've really seen how passionate they are about this game and how much money they're willing to spend. And this past weekend, I went to Warhammer World in Nottingham, and when I arrived, I saw huge tables of people just painting minifigures. I saw probably about another 25 to 50 tables within a big area of people playing the game against each other. So I really think this is just an incredible investing opportunity. Now, of course, nothing in this video is financial advice, so please make sure to do your own research before investing. And when I was there were people from all around the world, from France, Germany, and probably other countries that I couldn't even work out. But they do have a global reach, what I just think will continue to grow. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more finance videos, make sure to follow my page and double tap the screen.